guys, welcome to a brand new day. Today's challenge is actually going to be learning how to squat. So squatting is an essential part of every single day. We actually squat more often than we think. Every time you stand up and you sit down from a chair, you are practicing a squat. So as a personal trainer, this is a movement that I work on a lot with my clients because it's a functional movement, but also because it helps our bodies brace through the core properly, and it also helps to make our everyday actions easier. So, and above that, you use a lot of muscles, so it's really helpful in calorie burning and muscles training, strength training, if that's something that you're working towards as well. So not everybody is doing that, but basic movement is just so important. So even if you take some of the skills that you learned in this video today and you apply them to the standing up and the sitting down that you're already doing, you're going to make your body move better. So that is a goal. So everybody's squat is different. You have to take into consideration your mobility and your stability, right? So what we do is we look at the way that you're moving and how we can make that a little bit easier for you. So a part of my daily life is actually puzzling with one of my kids. My youngest kid, Hazel, she loves to do puzzles, she loves to do babies, and when she does that, she actually prefers that we play in this movement, right? So I'm down here all the time. So what's right for me may not be right for you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach you the things that you wanna be looking for when you're practicing your squats. So number one, your heels must stay on the floor when you squat, okay? So it's important that you're keeping your heels planted, your tummy tight, and your shoulders back and down, okay? So when we squat, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tip our hips backwards, and then we're going to bend our knees and come down as low as you can, keeping the weight in your heels. Squeeze your bum, okay? Very basic. So what I would recommend for anyone is to actually grab a chair. I'm very prepared for this today. You can put your hands across your chest or on your hips, whatever feels good for you. You want your feet to be just a little bit outside of your hips. Sometimes it feels more comfortable to put your feet wider. That's okay too, but just really be mindful of what works well for you. So pushing into your heels, hands across your chest, you're going to squat. And then come back up. So someone, I'm not sure who it was, started this terrible myth that it's actually not okay to let your knees go over your toes. And it is just that, it's a myth. It's okay to let your knees go over your toes, provided that you keep your weight in your heels. When you squat with your knees over your toes and your heels come off, you're putting extra tension through the joint of your knee. So as long as you can keep the weight loaded into your heels and you push your knees forward with your bum back, you're protecting your knees. So this is what I would recommend that you start with, okay? You keep your tummy tight, you push your bum back and into your heels, shoulders are down, squeeze your bum to come up, okay? You can try that. If you feel like you've got more mobility and maybe you've done squats before, you can practice this without the chair and try getting a little bit lower. So heels are tight, bum goes back and down, keeping your tummy tight and coming back up. Of course, for your purposes, you're gonna wanna keep your head straight, but just so that I can make sure that you guys are seeing me, I'm looking the opposite direction. So the challenge for today is to do 25 squats at your own pace, 3 different times. So that means that you might wanna just get up in the morning, do a set of 25, get some breakfast, do another set of 25, get some breakfast, get some lunch, do another set of 25. You may choose to break it up throughout the day. You can do them fast, you can do them slow, whatever works for you. But this is a really, really easy thing. It takes no equipment, just a bit of motivation. If you have any questions, send me a message. I'm happy to help. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Love you. Bye.